facts, you killed it.
Man on God, Hazy man on God, I was in the basement arranging the cadence and training the language to stay in position. Paging through pages, erasing and changing the statements to making them greater with vision. Patiently waiting and taking the failures and breaking them down into usable wisdom. Using the wisdom to build an ability nobody could mimic with any precision. Studying syllables, building the intervals, filling the gaps in the rhythm and diction. Watching the greats and then taking apart every pattern to learn the mechanics and systems. Turning the knowledge to practice and turning the practice to habit, the habit to instinct. Building a style that was mine and refusing to copy the wave or get lost in the distance. Staying up nights with the fire inside of me, writing and rewriting lines to perfection. Testing the pockets and stressing the consonants, searching for better inflection and texture. Questioning everything, never accepting the verse if it sounded like less than my effort. Pushing the limits repeatedly, treating improvement like something that needed obsession. Mastering breathing and mastering timing and mastering every expressive dimension. Stacking the multis and packing the patterns and wrapping the cadence around every sentence. Crafting the bars with a passion for sharpening every idea until nothing was wasted. Turning a notebook of dreams into something that finally resembled the vision I painted. Never was gifted a shortcut or given a cheat code to skip any part of the process. Every advancement was built from commitment and discipline mixed with a conscience. Focus was locked in the confidence followed, but only because I was earning the progress. Working in silence and building a catalog loaded with proof I was making deposits of effort and energy, sacrificing the comfort for growth and development. Learning the difference between being talented and being relentless and excellent. Treating the craft like a lifelong relationship, giving it time and attention and reverence. Never expecting the crown, only knowing that mastery comes from the daily investment. Sharpening every delivery, checking the clarity, depth and emotional resonance. Balancing technical skill with the substance and making sure every line had relevance. Separating ego from art and acknowledging every mistake as a lesson and benefit. Building a standard so high that the version of me from the past could measure it. Look at the journey from scribbles and wishing to live in the vision I picture repeatedly. Building a library of lyrical weaponry forced through consistency and creativity. Knowing the reason the records connect is the blood and the sweat and the vulnerability. Not because somebody handed me anything, everything came from the work and the frequency. Years of refinement and countless revisions and mountains of doubt that I learned how to navigate. Turning the pressure to fuel and the fuel and the drive into something immaculate. Passion and patience combined with persistence and purpose created a path that was sustainable. Now when I step to the mic and start speaking, the confidence sounds almost uncontainable. Master a cadence and patterns and structures and breath control woven in every performance. Master a sharpening weaknesses, turning them into a strength and a source of importance. Master a showing up day after day when the motivation faded and nobody noticed. Master of understanding that greatness is built when the work ethic stays at its strongest. So when they ask me how long it took, tell them it started with pain and ambition. Started with pages and pages and pages of writing and chasing a greater condition. Started with faith in the future that only existed inside of my head and my spirit. Now I'm the master of craft cause I gave it my all in the music until when you hear it. Hazy, 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 hazy man on God.